Does he have time to do regular stuff? Be a regular person?
Нил Гейман, знаменитый писатель, у него есть время на обычные вещи, чтобы быть обычным человеком.
This essentially work. Let me check that one. This works better. So the question was that I'm a famous writer. Do I have time to do regular stuff? And yeah, mostly. I don't have as much time as I used to do anything. It would be really nice if there was a sort of a legion of substitute meals who could do some of the other stuff for me. But the truth is, what do I get to do that's regular people stuff? I get to go shopping, I get to walk the dog, I keep bees. Really? I have 4 beehives of bees, and last summer I won a blue medal at the county fair for my honey, which made me very happy. So yeah, I get to do regular people stuff, but I don't get to do as much of anything as I would like, including being at home.
Я, конечно, успеваю делать нормальные вещи, обычные вещи, хотя времени на это остается сейчас все меньше и меньше, но тем не менее у меня получается, у меня есть собака, если не гуляю, у меня есть пчелы, я выиграл голубую медаль на выставке, 4 гуля, вот, но времени, конечно, все меньше остается.
Okay, translate that first for...
Что вы делаете, когда вам хочется сделать глупость?
Okay, so we've been handed a piece of paper with a drawing of a cat up here, and it says on my question, what do you do when you want to do really stupid things? I do them. Okay, hands. Anybody? Hands up. Okay, you there. Yes, you. Okay. Look into the mic so that...
What did you dream today?
What did I dream today?
Что вам сегодня снилось?
I'm... Night dreams, you mean, the kind. You know, the truth is, I'm normally the kind of person who doesn't remember dreams terribly well. There was a period when I was writing dreams down, when I was writing Sandman, and they were very, very useful, because I would steal from them. But I normally don't remember dreams, but I actually do remember my dream of last night, because it was kind of cool, and I woke up going, that was really cool. In my dream of last night, I was doing that scary thing that they do in movies like The Exorcist, where you hang from the ceiling. And I was sort of moving around the house on the ceiling, and underneath me there were all of the people I knew, and they didn't know that I was up on the ceiling, and I was sort of scuttling like a spider. It was really cool.
Я обычно не помню снов, хотя был период, когда я писал Сэндмана, и я сны записывал, это очень полезно. Но сегодня, вчерашний я помню, мне снилось, что я страшную штуку делаю как фильм, я хожу по потолку, а подо мной комната, и в этой комнате все люди, кого я знаю,
Okay. A couple more questions, and then we need to start signing because there are so many people. Yes. You have to pay attention.
She said that Sandman is going to be adopted as a TV series. And do you have any ideas for the actors, or maybe what kind of actors would you like to see?
There's definitely been talk of Sandman as an HBO series. Whether it will happen or not, I do not know. It could happen, it might not. The joy of something like Sandman is that you could have lots of actors in it, in the same way that we had lots of artists drawing it. The lead character of Morpheus could be played by a dozen people if you wanted. But I don't know. I tend not to get into fantasy casting. And the reason I tend not to get into fantasy casting is for two reasons. Translate after that.
Да, и сейчас идут
Переговоры с HBO по поводу создания сериала о Тиме Сэндмана, но состоится это или нет, я не знаю, может состоится, может не состоится. И кроме того, я не люблю фантазировать на тему кастинга, на тему подбора актеров. Тем более, что такая прелестная штука Сэндмана включает может быть кто угодно. Очень много художников его рисовали, многие актеры могут играть, а вообще главного героя можно играть original.
And the reason I don't get into fantasy casting is because the world is now very, very small. It is one click of the internet away. And two things happen if I start fantasy casting. One of which is it immediately gets picked up by news sites as if it's news. And the next thing you know, all I have to do is say, well, I think that Johnny Depp should definitely play Morpheus. And the next thing I will go on, and the IO9 website will be saying, Gaiman says Johnny Depp should play Morpheus. So that's half of it. And the other half of it is if I wasn't just picking a name at random, if there was actually somebody that we wanted, in a world in which we really did want Johnny Depp to play Morpheus, and I said, well, we'd really like Johnny Depp to play Morpheus, then the next thing that happens is that if we are negotiating with Johnny Depp to play Morpheus, and I am quoted as saying that we want him, when we go to his agent and we say, well, you know, we kind of want Johnny Depp to play Morpheus, how much would he be? They say, no, don't shit us. We know that you want Johnny Depp. It's there on the website. He always interviewed. So you sort of lose your bargaining power. So for both of those reasons, one, if I'm making something up, it gets reported as news, and two, if it wasn't making something up, it would change things. I don't do hypothetical casting.
Причина, по которой я не люблю фантазировать на тему кастинга, две. Первая причина, что стоит что-то сказать, как новостные сайты, прочитать новости. Я прочту на каких-то новостях, что Гейман хочет, чтобы Морфеус играл. Вторая причина.
Do you like this microphone? I can't hear you from here.
No, they say that they hear me.
Can you hear him okay? I can't hear you. I'm standing here.
Вторая причина заключается в том, что если Гейман заявит, что хочет, чтобы в главной роли был Джонни Депп, об этом все напишут, и когда реально начнутся переговоры и кто-нибудь придет к Джонни Деппу, то они просто попросят слишком много денег и не будет позиции для торговли нормальной.